Okay, so it's time for me to do, I'm going to start doing quarterly collection updates where every, every 3 months on month 3, month 6, month 9, and month 12, I'll be showing showing sections of my collection. For March, I'm going to do cases 1, 2, 3, and 4. However, tonight, I'll just be doing case 1. So let's get started here. Up first, we have 2 days in the valley. And then up next, we have 2 guns. A second witness, the Elizabeth Panting story. Right there. Sorry if you guys hear noise in the background. Then we have The Fifth Wave on DVD. It's a alien invasion type movie. I also have it on Blu-ray right here. And on 4K right there. I like the red on that, or the glow behind the numbers there, or the title. Very cool. And then we have The Sixth Day. And keeping up with a pattern established in previous videos, if I have if I have a title where, let's say, the Blu-ray disc looks the same as the DVD, I'll show one or the other. Or in the case of when we get to Tom Hardy's Venom, 2 of my Blu-ray discs for that look the same, so I'll only show the first one. However, I do have 3 Blu-ray copies and a 4K and 2 DVDs. The DVDs both look the same, but we'll get there. Not in this video, but let's see, that's in cases 11 and 12, I think, so we'll get to that. Let's see, 11 and 12 would be punched with 8, 9, 10, or 8, or no, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anyway, we'll get there later, later in the year. Up next is Dr. No on DVD, which I have a Blu-ray of, and I will show it because it looks different. Sorry if I mess with my eye a lot. I get pervasive loose eyelashes that are so annoying at inopportune times. Then we have From Russia with Love. In case you haven't noticed, we entered the 007 James Bond realm. From Russia with Love on Blu-ray. Goldfinger on DVD. Tell you what, unless I specify it's either a Blu-ray or a 4K, we'll go with it being a DVD or, music, CD. Goldfinger Blu-ray. Thunderball DVD. And Blu-ray. Oops. I only have a Blu-ray for You Only Live Twice so far, so I'll have to try and get a DVD for that as well. Same with On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I only have a Blu-ray so far. As is the case with Diamonds Are Forever, Blu-ray. Live and Let Die, Blu-ray. The ones that I have single formatted, I'm going to try and dual format. The ones that I already have dual formatted can stay as is. Then we have Man with the Golden Gun on DVD and Blu-ray. One I need to get a DVD for is The Spy Who Loved Me. I have Moonraker on DVD and Blu-ray. They look similar but not the same, so I'll be showing both. Similar but not the same, like I said. One had the Blu-ray band at the bottom, the other did not. And here is For Your Eyes Only. I read that in the reflection from this camera on DVD and Blu-ray, right there. Then we have Octopussy on DVD and Blu-ray. A View to a Kill only on Blu-ray so far. I need to get the DVD. Living Daylights Disc 1 on DVD. Disc 2 has a different character on it, so I'm going to show that as well. And then I do have a Blu-ray. I think she was the Bond girl of the movie. Living Daylights on Blu-ray. I need to get a DVD of License to Kill, but here's the Blu-ray. If it even exists, I need to find a Blu-ray for Never Say Never Again, right here, which was the last one Sean Connery was in, I think, because he's a bit older in this one. Then I need to get a DVD of GoldenEye, right there. I have it on Blu-ray, like I just showed. Then we have Tomorrow Never Dies, and the Blu-ray for the same title. The World Is Not Enough, DVD and Blu-ray. Die Another Day on DVD, if I can get it to show properly. That one has 2 discs, but the only real difference is that on the special features disc it is blue instead of white, which shows up much better on screen. Just noticed that when I did it. And then I do have a Die Another Day Blu-ray. All my Blu-ray James Bond movies came from the 50-year James Bond collection or whatever. Then we have 2 identical Blu-rays for Casino Royale with Daniel Craig. I have not found a DVD of it yet, surprisingly, which is not the case for Quantum of Solace. Here's the DVD of Quantum of Solace. Words, they're hard. And I have 2 different styles of Blu-rays for it, but I have 3 Blu-ray copies somehow. Here's one that I have twice, or the Blu-ray design that I have twice. And then here's the alternate Blu-ray design. I think the difference is I got one of them just by itself, or in a Blu-ray DVD combo or something with the DVD, and then yeah. Then we have Skyfall on DVD. And 2 identical Blu-rays that look like this one. The DVD and the Blu-ray for Spectre all look the same, or both look the same, so I'll show a Blu-ray of it. I have 2 Blu-rays and a DVD for Spectre. And so far I only have a DVD for No Time to Die, and I just noticed that I need to leave a space for a Blu-ray of that one. Whoops. Alright. Then we have Wesley Snipes in 7 Seconds. I watched this one once, but I was tired in the middle of the night, so I fell asleep halfway through. Whoopsie! And I just dropped it. So I'll need to technically revisit this for the first time. Watch it all the way through. Then we have 7 Signs of Christ's Return, which I might phase out of my collection, and because wasn't digging it like I thought I would. And then we have 9 about the. I think this is a puppet claymation of some sort, where, or like sack dolls of some sort, kind of like Oogie Boogie was in Nightmare Before Christmas. That's kind of the texture vibe that I get from the characters in 9. Then we have 9.5 weeks right there. Hard to read the title, but it does say 9.5 weeks, I assure you. Then we have 9 months. 12 Years a Slave. That was actually a pretty good story. Well, not a good story, but good movie based on an unfortunate story. I have 2 copies of 13 Going on 30. One is a standalone DVD, and then one is a double feature DVD. The other one also has Catch and Release, I think both of which are Jennifer Garner movies. So yeah, there's those. Then we have 17 again. "17 Miracles" with a space for a Blu-ray. 27 dresses. Sorry, I have case 1 on my lap, and it's a little difficult trying to put the discs in the top rows back in. Next we have 28 Days Later. I want to try and get a Blu-ray for it and the sequel. So I have a space following that and a space following 28 Weeks Later. I think it'd be funny if they made another sequel to this called 28 Months Later, and then another one after that, 28 Years Later. That would be cool. Then we have 30 Days of Night. From the disc design, this character here he played Colonel Stryker in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Then we have 30 Days of Night 2, Dark Days, right here. I need to rewatch that one. And how I might do it is I might do a ranking of the two. Then we have 30 Minutes or Less. That's a heist film, sort of. Then we have a Blu-ray of Rob Zombie 31. I'll have to check this out, see if I like it or not. It's 103 minutes. Then we have Alfred Hitchcock's Collector's Edition. This is a collection that had 4 titles on it, and the discs are mirror images of each other. So I'll show them both. Disc 1, Disc 2. Disc 1 has 39 Steps and The Man Who Knew Too Much, and Disc 2 has The Lady Vanishes and Sabotage. Then we have 50 First Dates and Big Daddy, a couple of Adam Sandler movies. And then I have a standalone DVD for 50 First Dates because I think that movie's pretty cute. I like it. I want to get that one on Blu-ray as well as Big Daddy, so I have 2 spaces saved for that. And then I want to get a DVD for the next title that I have the 4K Blu-ray combo of, and that is 65. Here's the Blu-ray disc. The 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc looks different. So here's that. Then we have Cruella on DVD. The Blu-ray looks the same, but it's in black. But I'm still going to show it anyway because it's not the exact same. It is a different color. There we go. Then we have 2 spaces saved for that one to be triple formatted because I'm curious to see if the 4K case retains the red color. And then we have 101 Dalmatians, the classic cartoon movie. Disc 1 and Disc 2. With spaces for a Blu-ray DVD combo, which I imagine would only have 2 discs. Same with 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure. Not London's Patch Adventure. That's not what that is. And then we have 101 Dalmatians starring Glenn Close, who does a remarkable Cruella performance. So remarkable that I want to triple format it. Same with 102 Dalmatians, where Cruella gets turned into a cake at the end, in case you didn't know. I'm sorry for spoiling that if you didn't know that already. But hey, it's been out for it's an older movie, so if you haven't seen it, where you been? Then we have 127 hours on DVD and on Blu-ray with a space for 4K. Then we have Last Stand of the 300 and Other Famous Greek Battles, discs 1, 2, and 3. Disc 1 has The Last Stand of the 300. The other 2 discs look the same, so I'll just read the titles that are included there. They are Decisive Battles Marathon, Decisive Battles Thermolipy, I don't know how that's pronounced, and Troy the Passion of Helen on disc 2. And disc 3 has Battle BC, Judgment Day at Marathon, and Battles BC, Alexander Lord of Lord of War. Interesting. Then we have The 300, starring Gerard Butler, on DVD and Blu-ray. And both times I got these movies were in 2 movie collection packs. I got the Blu-ray 2 movie collection pack and then the DVD 2 movie collection pack. Speaking of 300, here's 302 Rise of the Empire. Of an Empire, my bad. Second movie. Then we have the Blu-ray, which has a slightly different shield design. Probably for the 2 opposing teams. I have spaces for a 4K of each saved. If I can do it in the 2 movie collection like that again, it'll be funny and ironic. Then we have 500 Days of Summer, where Summer is the name of one of the characters. I learned that when I watched it. Then we have 1408, a Stephen King adaptation that has Samuel L. Jackson in it. I want to get Blu-rays for that and 500 Days of Summer. Then we have Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey right here. And then we have 2012 Doomsday, both of which I have seen. And then 2012 Supernova, which I have not seen but really want to. It just the disc art looks amazing. So there you go. And then we have 2047 Virtual Revolution. Obviously that one is set in the future. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Disc 1. Disc 2 looks different, so I'll show it as well. Right there. I forget that's a Disney movie. Then we have A-Team Season 1, Disc 1. All the discs look different, so I will be showing them all. Disc 2. Disc 3. And Disc 4. With 4 spaces for Season 2. Then we have the A-Team movie with well, the only face I recognize on the disc is Liam Neeson, unless that's Matthew McConaughey with the red hat. Right. This guy. I don't know if that's Matthew McConaughey or not, but I know for a fact that Liam Neeson is in it, because I can see him as clear as day on the disc. Then we have About a Boy. Absolute Power. Some of these are hard to see with the glare, I'm sorry. Let's see if I can do something about the glare. Accidental Love. This is a cute story. It's about a character that accidentally got a nail in her head and survived. And then she goes to a congressman with the nail still in her head and falls in love with him. And she falls in love with, or he falls in love with her, all while she still has a nail in her head. And they finally get the nail out, and the congressman she went to go visit was Jake Gyllenhaal. Played by Jake Gyllenhaal. Then we have a triple feature of Jim Carrey movies with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and The Cable Guy, right here. The only one I've seen is Pet Detective. I haven't seen When Nature Calls or The Cable Guy yet. But I have spaces for a Blu-ray of each one. Then we have Adaptation. Oops. 3 identical discs for The Addams Family Volume 1. That's the classic black and white TV show. Then we have 3 identical discs for Volume 2. Here's Disc 2. The one I showed previously was Volume 1, Disc 1. And then here is Volume 3, Disc 3. And you can see me in the reflection. So there's technically 2 of me in this video right now. One on the disc and one right there. Trippy imaging, man. Then we have the Addams Family 1991 movie. There's still a glare in some areas, but we're making do with what we have. So then we have Addams Family Values, a sequel to the previous one. This one came out in '93. I think the most noteworthy thing that I can remember about those 2 live-action Addams Family movies is that Christopher Lloyd, aka Doc Brown from Back to the Future, was Uncle Fester. Then we have The Addams Family. This is the animated one from 2019 or 2020, I think. Then we have The Addams Family 2. This is a sequel to the animated one. I like the first animated one, and I like both of the animated ones, but I think I like the first one better. Then we have Addams Rib, Copy 1. Copy 2 is going to be really hard to see, but we'll do it. Well, I'll do the best I can to show it. or sort of. Then we have Aeon Flux, which I guess is based on an anime. One thing I remember about this is that someone had their hands replaced with feet, or the other way around. Actually, I think it was feet replaced with hands. So they had 4 hands. Anyway, interesting. Space for a Blu-ray there. Then we have After Earth on DVD, as well as Blu-ray right there. And I have 2 spaces saved for triple formatting for a Blu-ray 4K combo. And then we have Agent Cody Banks. This is the first one, and I'll just have to take my word on that because I don't know how to get a better angle on it. Then we have Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London. Again, you'll have to take my word on that because of glares. AI, Artificial Intelligence, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Space for a Blu-ray. Air Force One, where Harrison Ford is president. Fun fact, the version of Secretary Ross that we're going to be getting in Captain America 4, where Sam Wilson's now Captain America, is going to be President Ross, once again played by Harrison Ford. And he's going to be turning into Red Hulk from concept art that has, or stuff that has been shown. Then we have classic animated Aladdin on DVD and on Blu-ray here in a second. Although the Blu-ray is not rated G, it is rated U. For Universal, I would imagine. I left spaces for triple formatting. I'm not sure if it's available on 4K or not, but anyway. Then we have The Return of Jafar, which I would imagine has a Blu-ray at least. Same with Aladdin, King of Thieves, and the King of Thieves. My bad. Return of Jafar and the original cartoon are my favorite of the animated ones. The third one, eh. Then we have Aladdin live action on DVD. 2 copies of it on Blu-ray that look the same, so I'll just show one of them. The reason I have 2 Blu-rays is because I got a Blu-ray DVD combo and then a 4K Blu-ray combo. So here's the 4K with Aladdin and Jasmine on it, right there. This is actually one of the better live-action remakes for the more modern ones, not counting the 101, 102 Dalmatian movies. Then we have Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Hilarious. Spaces for Blu-ray 4K combos on that one. Then we have a movie called Alex and Emma, which looks interesting. Then we have 4 Alaskan titles: that Spirit of the Eagle, Sign of the Otter, Lost in the Barrens, and Call of the Yukon, right there. I also have another 4 movie Alaska collection right here: Escape from Alaska, Legend of the Ruby Silver, Storm and Sorrow, and Walking Thunder. These next 4 Alfred Hitchcock Legacy of Suspense discs all look the same. They just have different titles on them. So here's what disc 1 looks like. And it has The Lady Vanishes, The Farmer's Wife, The Man-X Man. Alfred Hitchcock presents the Shani Vase. Shanae Vase, maybe. Alfred Hitchcock presents The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Disc 2 has Rich and Strange, The 39 Steps, Secret Agent, Champagne and Blackmail. Then we have on disc 3, Easy Virtue, Jamaica Inn, The Lodger, The Ring, Young and Innocent. And the last disc that for this collection, or this Alfred Hitchcock assortment, has Juno and the Paycock, Sabotage, The Skin Game, number 17, and the Man Who Knew Too Much, as well as bonus trailers and a bonus documentary. Then we have Alice in Wonderland Special Anniversary Edition. Of course, being a nod to celebrating everyone's birthday. That is a 2-disc special edition. This second disc looks the same, it just has bonus materials instead of feature. Space for a Blu-ray DVD combo for that, as well as a space for a Blu-ray DVD combo of Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, starring Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter here. Johnny Depp's name is on the disc, so that's why I pointed that out. His name is also on this one, Alice Through the Looking Glass. This one is a Blu-ray DVD combo, so you'll probably get a better look at the Blu-ray here. Like that. Then I have 3 copies of Prometheus, 1 on DVD and 2 identical Blu-rays. There we go. Because I got the individual Blu-ray, and then I got the, I think 6-movie Alien Blu-ray collection. I want to get the 4Ks. The same collection, but 4K. And here's what the disc for the Blu-ray looks like that I have twice. Although I think one might be a slightly different color. It is, so it warrants showing it since it's a slightly different color. There we go. Single space for a Blu-ray, or 4K I mean. Then we have Alien Covenant, which is better than Prometheus in my opinion, and actually features an alien like it should, instead of it being an afterthought with a post-credit scene being like, surprise, it's part of the Alien franchise right at the last second. It's like an Alien movie that has no xenomorph in it until the very end. But then here's my alternate Blu-ray of Alien Covenant. Space for 4K. Then we have the original Alien on DVD and Blu-ray from the aforementioned 6-movie Blu-ray collection. Then we have Aliens Special Edition, which gets referenced in Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War. Then we have Aliens on Blu-ray, space for 4K. I'm not going to say space for 4K beyond this point for the Alien movies because it's the case for all of them. Then we have Alien 3 on DVD, which is kind of hard to see. Somewhat. Anyway. Then we have Alien 3. Interesting yellow banner choice there. Alien Resurrection on DVD. And Blu-ray. I like the red there, that's cool. Okay. Now the next 2 movies I have 2 different DVD copies of, theatrical and unrated. And those are for AVP Alien vs. Predator 1. This is the theatrical PG-13 cut. Yeah. I think the unrated version is slightly better, but the lighting is still so dark that it's hard to tell what's going on. Either that or I'm thinking of Requiem, Alien vs. Predator Requiem, which is right here. This is the R-rated version. and the unrated version with an actual disc design, which looks nice. I think, unfortunately, the best thing to come from Alien vs. Predator Requiem is a mix of Alien and Predator, which I think they called the Predalien. I have 2 spaces saved to triple format both of those. Then we have Alien from LA, where that girl is the alien from LA. She's not an alien in the sense like she's from outer space. She ends up crashing through or going down a hole and finding a subterranean world where people from the surface world or on that live on Earth like the rest of us do in real life are considered aliens. And then we have Aliens in the Attic. This one is based on actual aliens. Not actual aliens, but like when you think of aliens, it has more of an alien feel to it. Then I have 4 copies of Alita Battle Angel, and the reason for that is my 4K combo was a 4K Blu-ray 3D and a Blu-ray. And then I have a standalone DVD. So here they all have different designs on them, so I'll be showing all 4 discs. But here is the regular DVD, which has a cool design on it. Here's the normal Blu-ray. Here's the 3D Blu-ray, which is an action shot, it looks like. Of course, the regular Blu-ray could also be technically an action shot where she's putting on war paint. And then we have another action shot on the 4K right there. And I believe I left 3 spaces. No, only 2. Why is there only 2? That's not right. Anyway, I left 3 spaces for the rumored Alita Battle Angel 2 that we're supposed to be getting sometime soon. Then we have All Dogs Go to Heaven. Allied. This is, I believe, a World War II story. I actually found pretty enjoyable. So enjoyable that I want to get a DVD and a 4K for it. A 4K Blu-ray combo, as I'm predicting it might be. Then we have Alma and King Noah's Court right here from Like in the Scriptures. There are quite a few Like in the Scripture stories throughout my collection. I couldn't pinpoint where all of them are if I tried. Then we have Almost Famous. I started watching this one day, and then I think I got hungry and went to go get some lunch from the kitchen, and came back and decided to put on something else. But space for a Blu-ray for that, and I left a space for a DVD of Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is the live-action CGI Chipmunk versions. When I say live-action CGI, what I mean when I say that is it had the human actors were live action, and the chipmunks are obviously CGI. See, kind of looks CGI. Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel. Then we have Alvin and the Chipmunks 3, Chipwrecked. And Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, The Road Chip. Gotta work in the chip or some sort of chipmunk related thing into the title. Then we have American Beauty, the awards edition. It's an okay movie. Then we have American Horror Story Season 1. I think to save a little time on shows, even if they have different designs, I'm just going to show one disc. Well, no. We'll show them all, unless they look the same. Here's Season 1, Disc 2. Season 1 Disc 3, and Season 1 Disc 4. Then we have Season 2 Disc 1, excuse me, 2, 3, excuse me. Having the hiccups during a video is no fun, but we'll make do. And Season 2 Disc 4. Then we have Season 3 Disc 1. Oh, Season 1 is subtitled Murder House, and Season 2 is subtitled Asylum. This one is Coven, which I need to restart Season 3. Fortunately, the Season 1, let's say Season 1 has no impact on Season 2. Season 2 has no impact on Season 3. So, theoretically, I could just jump right into Season 3 and not worry about having missed anything from Season 2 since it's been so long since I watched the first 2 seasons. But I have started Season 3 before. Here's Disc 2 for Season 3. Season 3 Disc 3. Yeah. And Season 3 Disc 4 here. Bet he's sleeping on pins and needles, because it looks like he has a bunch of giant needle skewer whatever's through him. No thank you. I don't want that to happen to me. And then we have American Horror Story Season 4, Freak Show, Disc 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. And Disc 4. I suppose I'll show all those discs for this one as well. Season 5, Hotel, Disc 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. And Disc 4. For Season 7, what is it, 6? 5, 6, yeah, for Season 6, I'm just going to show the first of 3 discs because all 3 look the same, other than the number indicated on the disc and the list of episodes. So here's Disc 1 with episodes 1 through 3. Disc 2 has 4 through 7, and Disc 3 has 8, 9, and 10. Then 3 identical discs for Season 3 or 7 is American Horror Story Cult. I think Season 6 is pronounced Rorank. I'm not sure. Then I have the last season I have so far is American Horror Story Season 8, Apocalypse. Again, 3 identical discs. I have 3 spaces saved for Season 9, 3 spaces saved for Season 10, and 3 spaces saved for Season 11. And then we have American Made, based on a true lie about a cocaine smuggler, portrayed by Tom Cruise. Space for Blu-ray. Then we have American Pie 1, American Pie 2, American Pie 1 and 2 combined on the same disc. I mean, not like the run times aren't combined, but the disc, they share a disc. Then I have a space for a Blu-ray of each. Then we have American Wedding, American Wedding, and American Reunion. Those 4 are the best, I think, the best ones. Spaces for Blu-ray for both of those. And then we have American Pie Presents Band Camp And American Pie presents The Naked Mile, right here. 2 spaces for a Blu-ray of each. Then we have American Pie presents Beta House and American Pie presents The Book of Love, right there. Spaces for Blu-rays. And then we have American Pie presents Girls Rules, which is the only one of the bunch to be a rated version, which is R. Okay, space for a Blu-ray for that one. Then we have American Psycho. Pretty decent movie, I liked it. I tried getting 2 different Blu-ray copies and neither one worked on either of my 2 players, so I'm like, I'm just going to get a DVD for it. And I knew ahead of time that there was a sequel, so I ordered the DVD of American Psycho 2 at the same time as I ordered the first one. I have since watched both and like both. I think, again, I think the first one's better. Then we have American Sniper, based on a true story, with a bonus feature disc that looks the same as that one that I just showed. Space for a Blu-ray and a 4K. Then we have Amish Latter-day Saints, blending 2 worlds into one, right here. Space for a Blu-ray. Then we have Amityville 3D. That is the original one, not the version with Ryan Reynolds. Although I do have 2 copies of that, because I got that one. I got the first copy years ago, and then I got a 3-movie collection that had this Amityville 3D, Amityville 2, The Possession, and the Ryan Reynolds version. I want to triple format all of the above, and the discs do look different for the Ryan Reynolds one. So here's the first version, and here's the second version of the same movie. Same movie, different disc design. Spaces for triple formatting. Then we have Ammon and Lamoni, another Like in the Scriptures story. Then we have the Angry Birds movie, 1 on DVD, and Blu-ray with a design on it. And some of the main characters from the video game series and the movie, obviously. Let's see here. And then we have Angry Birds movie 2, which the DVD is hard to see with the glare, but that's okay. That's been a recurring theme in this video. And then we have the Angry Birds movie 2 on Blu-ray. More of the characters are on there, including one of the pig antagonists. Then we have a movie called Anna from 2013 or 14, something like that. This one's about a girl that's trying to solve her parents' murders with a psychiatrist, only to find out that she did it herself. That I want to get on triple format. Same with a very different movie with the same title. This is Anna from 2019. This is a spy and espionage story. 2019? 2018? Either 2018 or 2019. I think theater was 2018, and disc was 2019. Something like that. I want to triple format that one as well. I like both of those movies very much. Then we have Annabelle from the Conjuring series. Interesting, I don't have it under C for Conjuring, but oh well. I want to triple format it. Same with Annabelle Creation and Annabelle Comes Home. Each one has 2 spaces open afterwards for triple formatting reasons. Then we have Ants with a Z. This is a DreamWorks movie, which honestly, it feels like a DreamWorks version of Bug's Life, of Pixar's Bug's Life, but you know, it similar vibe, but not quite the same. Then we have The Ant Bully. don't remember what that one's about, honestly, other than what the title implies, but anyway. Then we have Apocalypse Now Redux, 202 minutes, apparently. Okay. I have spaces for the 4K combo. Then we have Aquamarine Disc 1, or version 1. When I say version, in this case I mean copy, and here's copy 2. Yeah, good mermaid story. Space for a Blu-ray. Then we have Arc of Triumph and Cold Sweat, one of which is rated R, the other is, I think, PG. And I can never remember which is which without looking at the case for it. Then we have, are we there yet? And are we done yet? Then we have Argo on DVD with an identical Blu-ray. And 2 spaces saved for a 4K combo. Then we have The Aristocats with 2 spaces saved for a Blu-ray combo pack. Then we have Armageddon. Good movie, good movie. Space for a Blu-ray. Arthur and the Invisibles. Like with the Ant Bully, it's been so long since I've seen this. Can't really talk intelligently about it for that reason. Then we have As Good as It Gets. Fun fact, the dog that Jack Nicholson's character is holding up there is not his dog. It's his neighbor's dog that in the beginning of the movie he hates with fiery passion. But then he house sat for his neighbor so often that he ended up liking the dog in the end. Space for a Blu-ray. Then we have Astro Boy, the I think animated movie, or maybe it's live action, I forget. Atlantis: The Lost Empire with a space for a sequel, because Atlantis Milo Returns is a thing that I want to try and get. Then we have Atomic Blonde, which I'm hoping gets a sequel, but I didn't leave spaces for a sequel. I left spaces for a Blu-ray 4K combo. Then we have Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, and The Spy Who Shagged Me on the same disc, with a space for a Blu-ray, since I imagine it would probably be combined like those ones are. Then we have Austin Powers in Gold Member. You know what? I don't know. I forget what ends up going here. Anyway, that is the end of case 1. Tomorrow I'm going to try and do cases 2, 3, and 4. Now, obviously, I'll be starting to do so earlier in the day unless I hang out with a friend. So, yeah, there's my collection update for case number 1. Hope you enjoyed it.